In this video, we are going to talk about how we multiply whole numbers with decimals. And now there's three things, there's three steps we need to do when we're multiplying whole numbers with decimals. The first thing we need to do is we need to count the number of spaces that we're going to move our decimal once we get our product, right? Once we get our final answer, right? So here, notice I'm going to go ahead and move it 2 times. I'm going to go ahead and annotate that. Okay, there's my 2. Now the second step that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna multiply just like I do regular numbers, and while ignoring the decimal. Right, so I'm gonna go and do that right now. Okay. So I'm gonna start off with my ones place here and multiply all top numbers. So 9 times 6, that's gonna be 54. Okay. Right. 6 times 2 will be 12. Plus 5 will be 17. And I'm gonna multiply 6 times 1. Okay, is 6 plus 1. That's gonna be 7. So now I'm going to cross off, right? I cross off what I regrouped. I cross off that ones. I put my placeholder there, okay, like I normally would. I'll go back to my multiplication. So here I have 1 times 9 will be 9. Okay, 1 times 2 will be 2. And then 1 times 1 will be 1. Okay, now for this situation, okay, I'm not going to put the comma here, right? Like I normally would, okay? Because I am multiplying with decimals. Because if I put a comma here, I'm going to get confused. So here I'm going to erase my comma, right? I don't need a comma there. And now I'm going to go ahead and add my partial products, right? These are my partial products. Right? So here I'm going to have 4 plus 0. Okay. Then I have 7 plus 9. Okay, that will give me 16. Okay. Then I have 7 plus 1 plus 2. Okay, that's going to give me 10. Right, regroup, carry over my 1. And here I have 1 plus 1 will give me 2. Now the third step, the last thing I have to do is I'm going to go ahead and move the decimal the same number of places that I counted on top. So here, I'm going to start here. I'm going to move to my left 2 places, right? Because that's what I did over here, 2 places. So I have 1, 2. So my answer would be 20 and 64 hundredths. Okay, we're going to do another example. Okay, so here I'm only going to move my decimal 1 place. So here I'm going to go ahead and annotate that, right? Just one time I'm going to move the decimal. Now I'm going to go ahead and multiply like I normally would, right? Ignoring the decimal. So 5 times 3 will give me 15. Right? 3 times 2 will give me 6 plus 1, right? That one that we regroup, that'll be 7. 4 times 3 will give me 12. Again, I'm not going to put a comma there, okay? I'm going to multiply just like I would with regular whole numbers. So I'm going to cross off what I regroup. I'm going to cross off that 3. Right? Here I have, okay, that 0, right? That placeholder. Now I'm going to multiply my 10 to my top number. So 1 times 5 will give me 5. 1 times 2 will give me 2. And 1 times 4 will give me 4. So my last step will be here to add up my partial products here before I move my decimal. So 5 plus 0 will be 5. Okay. 7 plus 5. Okay, that will give me 12. All right, carry over my 1 here. 2 plus 2 will be 4 plus 1, 5. And 4 plus 1 will be 5. So I'm looking at this here, right? I'm going to go ahead and move my decimal place, right? Just 1 time, because that's what I wrote here, right? 1 time. That's how many times, right? I counted. So I'm going to go ahead and move this here 1 time. So my answer here will be 552 and, okay, 5/10. And that's how we multiply whole numbers with decimals.